like doing stuff like on TV versus theater. Like I have to sit with it and I'll watch it.
So you do watch?
Absolutely.
Because people be like, I've never watched myself. I'm like, oh, ugh.
I watch.
Do you watch to enjoy and then watch the study? Do you watch just the study? Like, how is it for you?
I watch to see what we did.
Right, because people don't know that we shoot the and you don't know how it's going to end up.
How it's coming together.
You don't know what they're going to cut, what they're going to do. I mean, last season of Insecure, we shot so much footage because we usually shoot for 2.5 months and we shot for 6 months because of COVID, et cetera, that I was like, how y'all...
And the season, like...
How y'all gonna fit this in the show? Let me see.
Just watch.
Because we was there for 16 hours that day.
Okay.
I better see every coverage.
That it was there, okay? And if you don't use it here, you better use it online.
I better see it in a blooper reel.
Right, okay? It better come up because I bled for it. I bled for it.
Tears. Real tears, actually. I love that for you. I mean, when you talk about it being overwhelming, tell me more about that feeling. Like, is it just like shocking, like surprising? Is it fulfilling? Is it healing?
It's not surprising. It's not surprising because I knew my intent in creating. And my intention in creating was being able to create a space where we can be unapologetic.
Why is that important in this iteration of Black pop culture?
Where else we gonna do it? Yeah. It's one thing to say I'm doing it in my life, but I'm constantly gonna hit opposition. Right? I'm going to constantly hit these obstacles. I'm constantly going to hit people telling me, no, you can't do that, or you can't say that, or where are you going? You can get that on the edit in the script, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But once you have like identified what this is, the script is there, you fall in the pocket. I remember this one time, me and Morocco plays Big L, and we were in the kitchen, and we were just talking, and he had a toothpick. Mm-hmm. And he was just picking his teeth and just talking. And I was like, this is so colored. What did you do? I was like, you should do that in the scene. And he was like, we had to paint. We had to paint. And he did that scene. And I was, and then he put the toothpick in his beard. Like right here to get it later.
Yeah, of course.
And I was like, now that's a specificity that I can get down with. It allows us to just be able to play and like, get lost, you know. It is a lot of freedom in that art, and to be able to take that, I know it doesn't happen all the time, Amanda. I've been in this game a long time, and it does not happen all the time that you get to do something that actually feeds you.
Yeah.
That I'm not just giving and pouring, and y'all taking and taking from me. That's why there are periods on social media. NICCO gone.
Right.
I'm here. And listen, and I might tap in. I'm actually there every day, but y'all need to see what I ate. Y'all don't need to see who I'm in the car with. Y'all don't need to see my mama. You see enough. Let me fill up.
Yeah.
Let me fill up. So when I meet these people, one time I said some wild shit. I was like, yo, y'all acting like Michael Jackson is back. And it wasn't about like a fandom thing. It's a
reverence.
Baby, I feel that pull on my spirit.
It's reverence.
When people are talking like I'm in a club and then the girl is like, and you don't understand. And I'm like, oh, she's having a whole Mississippi moment for real, in real life. Yes. Come on. Because everybody says, oh, I'm the this on the show. Or I'm the this. They all identify with see themselves. And it's like, you can't beat that. That's worth those 16 hours. Because I'm looking at somebody that's like, I didn't even know. I was just in Memphis this summer. I've been in Memphis a lot this summer working on stuff. And it was at the Southern Heritage Classic. You know, football game is going. I go to the tailgate. I'm hanging in the booth with all the Greeks.
Okay.
All the Greeks. They all I don't want to offend nobody with the calls. Because y'all be the came at me. Right. The Divine Nine. But like I was over here with the Zetas. I was here with the AKAs. I was there with the Qs and the Kappas. Every single Black person I walked past was acknowledging, was embracing, and it wasn't just on some fandom like,
reverence.
There was not sign this. It wasn't even just taking a
weird?
picture.
It's weird is not the word, but
it was home. This one black woman, she said, Uncle Clifford coming on in. He coming over to the he coming home now. That's what she said. She said, he coming home now. Come on. And they handed me a plate of some ribs without the sauce and some baked beans and some greens. Just a little taste on the things.
Yeah.
And I'm walking around with my plate and I'm eating. They're like, what are you doing? And I'm like, you dropping fish? Come on, give it. You know, it was so like, just, it's like when we play spades.
Yes.
It's like when we play dominoes. Like, it is just rare that you get to have that. So to be able to do that and experience it from people who say gay people don't exist or I don't like this, but then come to me and say, my grandchild is, I think, like Uncle Clifford.
Wow.
I haven't spoken to him in a long time. I'm going to call him. Those were like the DMs that I were getting.
Really?
I was getting DMs. This one brother told me, I used to beat up on people like you. He talking to me as if I'm really Uncle Clifford. I used to beat up on people like you. I never thought about the fact that, you know, you had a mom or a family and like that. Or the ever going, you know, I watched a show with my girl. You know, they quantified that they watched the show with their girl. But that's some like y'all are doing some real.
But I felt so compelled to contact you.
Yeah. And that's in life. That's in me. It's everything. Essence Fest. This woman, she's a professor at a college down in New Orleans. Her and her husband were in a line. I didn't even know the line had started. I was just trying to get to the bathroom, but you know, people stop you and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So she's talking about how her students talk about the show. And every week, what she started to do, they had to give their own dissertations and talk about the socioeconomic breakdowns and the themes that were in the episode and how do they apply in life and what would you do. It was literally like using it in college. And I was like, this is what you can only dream. This is only what you could dream. Ain't nobody talking about no numbers.
Right.
And what's the ratings and stuff like that. That's great, all of the things. But what is happening is actually affecting real people.
We are going to head over to the Amandaverse with NICCO Annan. So if you want to join the SEAL Squad and get this little extra taste, then you know what to do. Go to theamandaverse.com.
It's going to be worth it. First of all, let me pull up for a second. I don't think everybody's supposed to be pouring into the community.
Okay.
Because everybody ain't got something to say.
Child. It's facts.
And that is okay. It is okay if you don't have something to say and you're just being is what you...
Yeah. You don't think there's a responsibility that we all have to put something into the community besides, you know, our pink and brown?
Yes.